Hi, hon. How are you? Good, 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 good. Give me a second. I'm gonna put you back up here. Can you see me? Hey, Venus. How are you? I missed you too. How have you been? Yeah. You are so sweet. You have always had such a special place in my heart. I think it was just you were so hungry and genuine when we met. And I don't know, it was just something about I just had a few students where it's just something about them. You are just one of them. So I'm glad we're connected again. You are so sweet. So thank you for coming on tonight. We have been talking about Braider health, Braider self-care. We've been talking about all the things that we deal with as braiders, and one of them has been toxic relationships and the narcissist who can kind of sense us because of how we have to connect with our clients, how we have to really be involved in what we're doing. Sometimes we stand out as a target because we are loving and we want that genuine connection. So last week we were talking about how some of the signs, some of the ways that it starts is you meet someone and they just shower you with I mean, you just feel like, oh my gosh, I've met my doggone Prince Charming. Like, he sees me, he thinks I'm great, he thinks I'm pretty, he thinks I'm like the best like braider in the whole wide world. Like, I finally have someone that has told me, oh, you did a good job. Oh, I didn't take you all night. Oh, blah 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 blah. Like it's just like it's the Disney fairy tale actually happening in real life to you. And then it starts to turn a bit to where all those great qualities that you had that they were praising you so much about suddenly don't are vanishing. And then you're trying your best to get it back, get it back, get it back, get it back, and then you're just being abused. And I remember talking to you and you were so hungry, so like doing your thing with your braids in St. Louis, and then your boyfriend you started coming up in our conversations, and then you got kind of weird there for a while, and I was like, what's going on with Miss Venus? So tell me a little bit about what happened at the beginning. How did you met this person, and how did it start, and then how did it start affecting your braiding? Hmm. Mhm. Okay. Right.
other connections, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I lost a lot of friends. I even lost family members, you know, from not talking to them anymore because they felt like I was a different person. And guess what? I did. I became a different person. I wasn't myself.
Wow. Well, you know, some studies say that being in a relationship with a narcissist literally actually physically changes your makeup because it's so much stress. There's so much cortisol released in your body that the chemical makeup inside of your brain actually changes because you're trying to accommodate all of this stress. The good thing is it can be reversed. So that's a takeaway. Um, did that relationship affect your braiding?
It did because I gave up because I felt like that's not what they wanted me to do. And they wasn't pleased. And like I was elaborating, I wanted to please them at the time because they were basically taking taking care of me, you know, and lost sight of what I wanted to do because I felt that I needed to do what he said that I would do. And even when I was doing the things that he wanted me to do, that still wasn't enough.
Mm, 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 mm.
I wasted so much time, and I have so many people in my life that not only look up to me, but they confide in me. They think I'm strong, and you know, they look at me in a certain way, and at that time, I just wasn't. And I really missed you, and I just pray that we will reconnect again.
Well, here we are. Reconnected. So here we are. So that's good. We've got someone saying, yeah, they always change after the honeymoon phase. And that is so true. I say unfortunately. Hey, how are you, Twan? Good to see you. I have to give a shout out here. My first radio debut was on his show. So, yep. Hey, Twan, thanks for coming and for joining us tonight. I really appreciate that. Okay. So I unfortunately understand what you were saying. The honeymoon phase, that love bombing is so real. Like I said, you just feel like you are just so madly in love. And then boom. So I want to talk a little bit about the part where you said he was taking care of you. Because I think sometimes us braiders, because it's not viewed by some people as a job, they feel like it's a hustle or they feel like, it's something we're just doing. It's easy to have someone come in and kind of slide in with the good job or the family or something like that and then start to take care of you. So explain to me a little bit about how that happened.
When losing my job, coming in saying I'm here to help, you know, I was in at that point, you know, and I'm thinking like, you know, you know,
Mhm.
but what I do and get rewarded for good behavior, and then I will get walked if I raise my voice or we didn't agree upon something. So he came in helping me on bills and things like that. And then when I get upset or something he didn't like, he would disappear. And then I'm sitting there worried, like, what am I gonna do now?
So now wait a minute now, but now I'm hearing you say him, so I'm gonna say him, okay? So could he get mad?
No, he could do no.
Ah,
You can't tell you anything.
Yeah. So, okay, so these are some of those signs that we were talking about, like making sure like when that's happening to you, this is probably a narcissist. You need to start kind of backing on, get yourselves together, being aware. And I don't know about you, but I want you to tell me, did you ever feel like this person is not the help that I thought God was sending me? Did you ever have that, in some of those moments when you were not being rewarded, or he left for days and days to punish you?
Yeah,
Do
I
you
did
ever?
because his family is like really wealthy and stuff, and me, and so they were a family of status or whatever, So if you didn't have this or that, or because I had a ready-made family, I wasn't good. So it was like he was trying to keep me complacent to where he wanted me to be, and it's like his family still didn't accept me, and in the end, he went back to his family. And guess
Mm.
what? They say no wrong.
Wow. Wow. So I think that's another red flag, if you will. Everybody's got something to work on, like every single person. Like, and I went to I attended a church where I never forget what this pastor said. I was a world changer for a long, 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 long time. And Dr. Dollar said, you are supposed to be with someone who develops you, meaning it's not going to be smooth sailing all the time. Like if that other person can't challenge you to get better, like God sends someone into your life to make you better. So, yeah, it's not going to always be perfect. There's going to be a conflict. There's going to be like a, hey, I don't like when you did that, or hey, can we maybe do this different? And if both parties can't be like, you know what, I'm sorry, or yeah, I see what you're saying, or yeah, yeah, that's true. Um, that's a clue. That's a clue. I'm just so happy that you were able to get out of it. Um, what was your what was your turning point? When was the water rising to the point where you were like, you know what? I'm either gonna have to get out of this or it's gonna kill me. Mm.
I lost a lot of weight. I didn't want to eat. Um, I had lost hope, but I knew what I still knew I wanted to work here and open up my shop and make a difference in somebody's life, because I know how it is to feel like you're interviewing. You want to feel ready. You want to feel ready for success. You want to feel beautiful no matter what you've been through. And at that time, I was broken myself. So I had to figure out a way to get stronger. And my breaking point was my kids as well, because I don't want them to see a man keep walking on me and think that that was the right thing to do. And they needed their mother more than anything to be strong. When I broke down and cried in front of my daughter, she came and hugged me, and she said that I wish she'd come back for my mom. And when she said that, because God is my provider, and the people that He sends in my life is going to help me to get to the top. Not a man, or not trying to please a man, because I was trying to please him so much I forgot about my own self.
Hmm. Hmm. Wow.
And I almost forgot about my own kids. I'm real, because
Right.
I wanted them to have a stepdad. They don't have a father in their life. All the promises that he made, we were gonna move, and I'm holding on to that. And none of those things never came through. And then he would just give me some money, and then I will forget about the moving or for that time being. And then it dawned on me, I'm like, we didn't move, we didn't do this, but he always had the money, but no responsibility. Didn't want any responsibility. So that was the distraction. So I said to myself, before I get in another relationship, I want to have something going for myself, so that I would never be in a situation to where I say I can't leave right now, or I'm afraid to leave because I don't have this or that.
Wow. Wow. That, I mean, you were doing some serious mic drops here. And there's so many men and women out there that need to hear this. It's not always the woman that's the victim. It's not always, the woman, which is why I led with on one of the other shows, make sure you're not doing this. Make sure you're not being the narcissist in the relationship. But obviously, in your case, you were not. And another sign, those empty promises. Oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And then the family just accepting it when it's just blatant wrongness.
It'll be all right. We got money. It's like money erases everything in their family.
Wow. 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 Wow.
I can't say the best relationship, But what I can say with being with a narcissist, they will try to make you look crazy. So some things I did have or go off on him or do things like slam things down, but that was because of built up empty promises and saying that we're gonna do this or we're gonna do that, then you walking on me. And then after you do all then he see a reaction, then you wanna say I'm crazy. No, I'm not crazy. These people don't know what you've been telling me. Oh, we're gonna move and you walking on me for weeks and weeks and I don't know how my bills gonna get paid, my rent is behind and all this other stuff, but I still trust God. And I said, you know what, I gotta get me some help because if I keep going through this cycle, I'm gonna be going crazy.
Wow.
Because it's like insanity.
Right. Just doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting a different result. That's actual definition of the word insanity. Doing the same thing, expecting something different. Wow.
And then for to keep accepting him back and not making him, but not pushing him to be a man and communicate with me and just be able to just pack up. Because I can't just pack up and go home and, I got responsibility. So right. I didn't feel that was fair that he could pick up stuff after we've been in a relationship and go home and shut the door like we never been together. And that really hurt. So I vowed to stand on my business this time around. And if God sends me somebody, then okay, but to bring hair and make people feel wonderful how I feel now. Like I lost a lot of weight, but I learned to be happy with where I am in life, and I'm so happy. Like
I see. I see. Oh my goodness. Finally, right? You've been wanting that. Yeah.
Smoking.
Right.
I couldn't walk to a narcissist. I wanted to feel me. I wanted to love me. I seen her earlier today and she said something. She was like, "You look like a boy," and I laughed because
That's right, girl.
people will come to steal your joy.
That's right.
After that relationship, I will never let nobody steal my joy. I know that God got me right where I'm at. I'm not in a rush to gain weight because I don't want to eat anything. I want to gradually do it.
Right.
I want to build myself up in a healthy way this time, not just with junk food or devices and things like that. And even small circle of positive energy, like if energy and people uplifting me at all times, I don't want to talk to them because I know where the place I was at, and I will never go back because how strong I am, and I love myself because I was able to say, you know what, I deserve better.
That's so right. Oh my gosh. You know what, Venus, I just want to say here, I am so proud of you. Like, I am so proud of you. Your story is amazing. Everything that you've been through, getting yourself. I know that you told me this off the air, and I just want to put it out there that you did take the step to get yourself some help. Um, and a lot of time, especially in our community, we feel like it's taboo. We shouldn't be talking about that. But I'm so proud of you for choosing you. Um, choosing you. Yeah, you got some, I mean, great testimonies, comments coming through. Amazing. You have no idea how many people you will help that need to hear this, that are in our profession, that are standing behind the chair, braiding some, thigh length braids, about to cry because maybe they've been in that situation you're in. They know that, the boyfriend got mad because of it's always this crap, like it's always. Yeah. Yeah. And, she's standing there braiding tonight, knowing he's not going to be there because she didn't, use the red dish washing thing instead of the blue one or something crazy like that. But listen, you who are listening to this today or tonight, you choose you. Choose you. You have a skill that no one can take away from you. I'm getting some other comments in here on TikTok that's saying, I'm so glad you chose yourself. A great testimony. I'm so, so, so proud of you, Venus, really. And let me just say, Venus is an up and coming braider, and she is in St. Louis. Her specialty are box braids. Um, she is a that braider. She is going to be coming back through our academy again. And yes, you asked me earlier about being your mentor. Again, I would be honored to do that. I want to see you successful, Venus. I really, really do. Anything? What'd you say? Oh, no, no. I was going to say, is there anything else that you want to add?
Yeah, just want to say this to everyone and tell a little short little skit. Yesterday I was driving and trying to make some money, and these ladies was going out of town. I was picking them up from the airport, and I'm thinking like, oh, I'm gonna get the tip for you know. And they was talking about traveling. Oh Lord, I can't travel right now. When he walked out, he didn't care what, to figure it out. But hard. And so I'm driving, and when she gets out the car, she says, I have something to get you. So she digging, she digging. And I said, is it a souvenir? She said, something like that. And she said, a lot of people think it's money. And she kept digging, she kept digging. I'm like, oh, what is it?
Right.
Yeah. And she pulled out this card that said, you matter. And I broke in tears because it's not always about somebody giving you some money, but it's about somebody uplifting you right where you at, not judging you and being there for you. And that touched me when she gave me this card. And anybody that I meet, let them know that you matter.
Oh my gosh. I just love that so much. Oh my, hold it up again. Let me see that again. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Because this was more than a tip. This is gonna take me far in my career, just knowing I'm braiding for what I've been through. Everybody matters. You know, you keep the faith and always know that you matter, no matter what, babe.
That is, I mean, that's just facts. Oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta get up there to St. Louis. I gotta come and see you. Well, Venus, thank you so much for sharing your story. Let's do this again. Maybe go in a little bit more in depth. We can help some more people out. And for if you were in the St. Louis area and you need your hair braided, you need to reach out to Venus. You'll be able to find her on our website, and I'll put her contact information in the information in the description on these videos. All right, Miss Venus, if there is nothing else, thank you. See you next time. Okay, bye. All right, thank you all for staying. Oh, Venus is so amazing. I'm so just blessed to have her in my life, and I've met her so much. Speaking of blessings, last but not least, tonight before we go, I want to talk about something that we did a few days ago. We're moving the salon, and we had the opportunity to, we had a lot, just a ridiculous amount of hair, and there was a salon chair and things like that there. And we decided to bless someone with it. It was free. Some of you all maybe saw the post. But we decided to, instead of making a quick $100, $150, whatever, I was taught that when you need a blessing, the best thing to do is do what the Bible says to do, and that is give. Even when you don't have it to give, or even when you can, something maybe you could have gotten something for, maybe some money or something, give it. So that's what we did. And this particular braider is moving to Macon, Georgia. She has 5 children. She is she's a medical professional. She's like a personal care assistant. And she was a little bit nervous about being being on video, but she is on our TikTok. If you go to Strands of Beauty TikTok channel, we did do a quick video the other day when we gave her the chair and the hair. But I want to say, in reference to her, the reason she stepped out on faith to start her own business was because she worked in a salon where she had done a pretty expensive hairstyle, and the braider and the salon only paid her 28% of what she probably should have been making. And we sat there and we talked for a while about that 28%. And thanks, Lily, for subscribing. We appreciate that. We sat there and talked about that 28%. And I want to leave you with this. Braiders and salon owners. Salon owners first. I owned several salons for lots of years. Be good to your people. And I can say that coming from being someone who was not good to their people at first. I had no idea what I was doing. I thought that I did. I thought it was about making the money, me making more money than anybody else. And I quickly started learning lessons about taking care of my people. Take care of your people, salon owners. 28% of anything is just not enough. That's not going to happen. Pay them right. Respect your braiders in your salon. Respect us. To the braiders, if you are somewhere where you are not being respected and valued, go on. Move on. You have the talent, you have the skill, you can do it. Just get some training, be coachable, and do your thing. It's great to work in a salon if you're working in a shop where you're being treated fairly, the pay is good, the vibe is good, the energy is what you needed to be. There is absolutely nothing wrong with working in a shop. Teamwork is amazing, especially if you're building a brand. All of that it's amazing. So do it. I'm not saying that you can't work in a shop. Thank you, Tails, for that gift. um, so you can do it. Working in a shop is great. People make careers out of salons all the time. Do that. But if you want your own salon, you're gonna do more than just braid. Understand that. But in the end, be fair. Be fair to yourself, be fair to your team, be fair to your family. Because at the end of the day, that's why we're standing there all those hours for our family. All right. So I hope that you all enjoyed tonight's show. I surely did. We met Venus. Also, you can go and watch the TikTok video on the young lady who we gave the chair and the hair to. If you have any questions or you need to reach out to me directly, you can reach me via email at info@strandsofbeauty.com, or you can DM me on Facebook or on TikTok at Strands of Beauty. All right. That's it for tonight's show. And as usual, until next time, keep on braiding. Good night.